Good morning, everyone. It's Mr. Tremblay again, and today we're going to be talking about our three-letter consonant blends. And so I wanted to start off with some pictures from our word art that some of the students had done yesterday to show you kind of what it looked like. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over the camera so you can see what some of the students in my classroom actually created using their word art. So here's one that was made by one of the students using SHR. And you can see that they wrote the three-letter consonant blend, shra, and they put it with orange around it, kind of like in Halloween, orange and black, and then some other colors around it. I like it. It's a little small, but I like it. Here we have one I thought that someone did a really good job with. They chose SCR, which would be scr, like in screen, scr, screen, screen, or in script. Very nicely done. Here's some more word art. Back to the SHR. It was a rather popular one the other day. Kind of looks like a bumblebee in the beginning. And it's yellow and black. And we see the shra, shroom. Here's one that used STR. And this would be str, like in strong, or street. So those were a few that my students did. All right, so today we're going to be talking about syllabication. And when we're doing this, we're going to be practicing dividing up the words into syllables. So let's say that our first word was magnum. Magnum. All right, so I'm going to start by writing out the word magnum. Okay. Ag. Ag. Three-letter sounds. Ag. Mag. And then my next syllable. Num. And so here's my word. Magnum. Spelling by syllables, I can get that. But how do I know where they are and what are our syllable types? Well, okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to identify my vowel sounds, because remember, in every syllable is going to have it's going to have one vowel sound. So where are my vowel sounds? Let me say the word again. Magnum. Well, I hear an a in mag, and I hear an in num. So I'm going to put my V's here for vowels. And then what's in between them? They're not vowels, so they are consonants. And that gives us our spelling pattern of vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Now, when I have two consonants like this in between the vowels, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, I divide that right down the middle. And if I build a sled going across like this, see? I want to divide it right in the middle. And now I know there's two syllables. Magnum. Magnum. Let's try another word. The word is unless. You go ahead and write it out. Unless. Unless. Well, let's go ahead. I'm going to put it up here on the paper here for you to look at. We have unless. When I'm spelling that word out, I listen to it, and I'm listening for my vowel sounds again. Unless. I hear two vowels. I hear the and in the other part of the word, I hear that s. I hear that e, that short e. What's in the middle again? Two consonants. So I'm going to go ahead and put them right here. Consonant, consonant. Now I can draw my little sled, my box, my line. I'm going to call it a sled. Your teacher might call it something different. Maybe a wagon or something. And then I'm going to divide between the two C's. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to make it longer than my L and make it taller so that I can see where the line is and the L is. Now I've got my two syllables again. Here's my first syllable. Unless. Unless. Well, let's look at these syllables. Is this short? This is a short sound, right? I'm not saying yoon, unless. We're saying unless. This is a closed syllable. Why? Well, here's my vowel. Can it run away? Can it go this way? No, because it's going to run into a consonant. So this is a closed syllable. And when it's closed, that means my vowel is going to be short. See? That's why it's not you. And over here, here's my vowel. Can it run away to the right? No, it's going to run into the S. So this is also closed. And so it's going to say not E. This isn't unless. This is unless. All right, let's do one more. Let's take the word plastic. Plastic. See if you can spell it. Plastic. Plastic. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write it out, see how you spelled it. If you didn't spell it right, go ahead and change it. Because we're really talking about syllabication here, which is breaking up the words into syllables. This is how we spell when your parents tell you, or your grandma tells you, or maybe your granddad tells you, your teacher tells you, sound it out. Well, that's what we're doing. We're sounding it out. But you got to know what the sounds are. Otherwise, you can't really do it. So we have plastic. I'm going to listen to that word again, because remember, every syllable has exactly one vowel sound. So let me say that again. Plas. Yeah, I heard a vowel in there. It's right here. Plas. Tick. Tick. Do you hear another vowel in there? Tick. Tick. Yep, I hear one. It's right here. So what's in between the two vowels? That's right, two more consonants. So I'm going to put my C's there. I'm going to draw my wagon or my sled. I divide between the what? Between the consonants. And I now have two syllables. Plastic. And when you're trying to spell out a word, remember you can always finger tap the sounds we hear in each syllable. Pla, s. That's three sounds. Well, PL is one of those consonant combinations where we have two letters that are making one sound. Pla. So pla, s. And then over here we got t, I, k. Three again. All right, so let's see. Is this open or closed? Can it run away to the right? Is there a consonant blocking its way? There sure is. So this is a closed syllable. How about over here? Look at this vowel. Can it run away? No, there's a consonant right here blocking it again. So this is another closed syllable. So we have plastic. Plastic. All right, so let's move on to our red words. Today, our red word is going to be where. Where? Where is your book? Where is your book? Okay, so let's count the sounds in our word. Where? What do we hear there? You ready? Let's try it. Wa, where? I hear 3. Wa, where? Wa, where? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dot up here. And let's see, I've got a dot and I got another dot. And I got one more dot. Because I heard 3 sounds, right? What sound did we hear first? Wha. Well, sounds like that could be a W, right? Eh. That would be an E, you're right. It sounds like an R. Where? Now, that's not really how that word's spelled, but if we were to look at this, we would be able to sound it out. Where, right? But that's not how the word is actually sound. That's not how the word is actually spelled. So, how is the word really spelled? Well, sometimes the W can be a consonant blend where we have WH. It still makes the W sound. Where, air. Now, since I'm a good speller and I've read a lot of books, I know that there is a silent E on the end. We don't hear it all. And so the word is spelled W-H-E-R-E, where. This is why it's one of our red words, because, well, when you sound it out, you're going to get W-E-R, or you might even get W-air, A-I-R. Well, here's air, right? The word air, and a W in front of it, air, where. But this isn't how it's spelled, nor is this it. That's the correct spelling. All right, so what I want you to do is on your piece of paper, we're going to put our red piece of plastic underneath our paper. And I want you to go ahead with your crayon. You're going to write the word. So I'm going to say the word, and you're going to go ahead and write it with your crayon in large letters, saying the word while you write it. And our word is where. Where. So I am going to take my red crayon, which I don't have one with me, so we're going to pretend this is a red crayon. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it just like you're doing it. I would put my red piece of plastic underneath the paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write the word where. And I'm going to say it as I do it. And I'm writing it big. Where. W-H-E-R-E. Where. And now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to trace over it again. And I'm going to spell it out as I'm saying it. When I'm done, I'm going to say the whole word. W-H-E-R-E. Where. W H E R E. Where. One more time. W H E R E. Where. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to load it up and I'm going to arm tap it as I say the letter names. You ready? I'm going to load it up. So I pull it down and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to arm tap as I hear the letter names. You ready? W, E, R. W, E, R. Where. W, E, R. Where. Now let's go ahead and trace over our letters, which yours would be bumpy, and you should be able to feel it as we do this. And we're going to say the letter names as we do it. Ready? W, H, E, R, E. Where. W, H, E, R, E. Where. W, H, E, R, E. Where. All right, so we're going to trace this on our table, on your desk, or you can even trace it down here if you want to on your paper with just your finger. Let's try it again. Ready? W, H, E, R, E. Where. W, H, E, R, E. Where. W, H, E, R, E. Where. Now we're going to take out a piece of lined paper. That means just paper that you would normally write on. The kind of paper you use in class all the time. And you might even have a fancy form that's got this on there. So here's my paper. And I want to go ahead and write this. And I'm going to turn it over so we're not looking at this at how we spelled it, or do it on another piece of paper. And I'm going to try and do this from memory. All right, here we go. I'm going to write the word. Ready? Where. Go ahead and write it down. Where. No, I'm not going to show you my paper while you're doing it. You go ahead and write it down. Where. Here's how it's spelled. W-H-E-R-E. All righty. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you some sentences, and you're going to write it down here below. You pound it out as I say the sentence. So I'm going to say the sentence, then we're going to pound it out, and then we're going to write it. You ready? Here we go. Where is your helmet? Where is your helmet? All right, we're going to pound it out. Ready? Where is your helmet? All right, ready? Where is your helmet? All right, go ahead and write it down. Don't forget that end punctuation, what goes at the end of the sentence. All righty. Here's our clean copy. Where is your helmet? And if you look at helmet, it follows our pattern again. Helmet. And I'm going to put my consonants in the middle, and I can divide that word in half, and I get a closed syllable because the E can't get away. Hel, and then M-E-T, met. It's another closed syllable. Helmet. Well, I hope you have a good morning, and I will talk to y'all later.